Okay, so this is the castle ruins of Badenweiler, and that's the vineyard of the Römerberg, which means Roman mountain. That's the town of Mülheim, and in the distance you can see the mountain chain of the Vosges. That's France. And down here you've got Badenweiler, which still is and used to be a thermal bath town. It has been since the Roman period, so there are still some Roman thermal bath ruins. And that's the castle ruin, which you can visit, but it's closed now, so maybe it's too late. And very famous people came here and tried to cure their illnesses. You can see the current thermal bath right there. That's the indoor pool, and then there's an outdoor pool as well. Sun's almost down, so we go to see some more of the town of Badenweiler, and then we have a 1.5 hours drive home. Need to be careful here because it's dark. You can't see anything really. Right here. It's dark. Dark, dark, dark. Dark, dark, dark. Okay. It was actually destroyed, the castle, in around 1650, in the war with the Dutch. So since then it has been a ruin. And this is still a castle compound. Now we're walking towards the town center of Badenweiler, and this is one of the sins of the 70s. As you can see, concrete. It's some kind of festival hall where you can go and visit and see some concerts and listen to some music, classical music, or maybe also some operas. And that seems to be a little school, private school. And right now we see in front of us one of the best addresses in town at the time, probably around the 19th, beginning of the 20th century. This used to be the Grand Hotel Roman Bath. And we assume that they do some kind of renovations because it seems to be closed, and it needs to have some refurbishing done because in some parts it looks a little bit not run down but worn. But it certainly used to be the biggest and the most luxurious hotel in Badenweiler. And what you can see over there, that used to be the summer residence of the Count of Baden. So that's where he used to spend his summers. And the park adjoining to the little palace used to be private property until 1952, when they opened it up to the public. Okay, so which way to go? Let's see the Roman bath, thermal bath ruins, maybe. So this is what they call the park to relax. So the current thermal bath is this way, and the Roman ones should be down here. Yep. In the old times, people actually went on a hike on mules. And this seems to be the old Roman bath. It's protected by a glass roof. Apparently you can visit it, but it's closed now. It belongs to the state, the government. See, that's the old bathhouse of the Belle Epoque, and I think they added some pools outside. So this is the old Roman bath. So in general, concerning Roman towns and cities, they usually had bathhouses, extensive bathhouses anyway. So unfortunately you can only visit this until I think 4 o'clock, something like that. But this one certainly used to be a big one. And you can see what they actually had in this. Number 1, 2, 3 and 4, that's where they actually got off their clothes. Number 5, 6, 7, 8, that's basins with thermal water. 9 and 10, that's cold water basins. 11, 12, that's where they had their sauna. 13, that was the heating room for the sauna. Number 14 was a servicing area. 15, 16 were heating rooms. 17, 18 were terraces as rest areas, and 19, 20 was actually the courtyard. And they had in 11 and 12, so in the sauna they also had heating in the floor and in the walls. So they had heating in the floor and the walls, so they could sweat a lot. So this is the complex. That was the sketch. Unfortunately you don't see a lot, but we are going to go up and show you the Roman thermal bath ruins from a little higher up. Roman thermal bath ruins. And we hear some cries, so people enjoy the thermal pools outside. Must be quite warm. So that must be the courtyard, must have been the courtyard where they met when they had gone through the sauna areas and another courtyard, I think. Yeah, you can't see much, but I think you can still see the pools, the steps into the pools. So they had swimming pools. That one, for instance, you can see the swimming pool and the different rooms. So this is the current thermal bath, but you cannot see anything from this side, so we have to go around. So this was the Belle Epoque. It was built under the reign of big Count Frederick between 1906 and 1908. And this is thermal drinking water, so you can actually drink this. And that's the entrance to the thermal bath. Let's see. It certainly contains iron because it's all red and brown. Okay, so the thermal water is tasty, it's drinkable. It actually contains quite a lot of minerals. That's why they advise you not to drink more than 250 milliliters per day. But it is not as bad as other thermal drinking waters, which contain a lot of sulfur or iron. So the original buildings were built in 1860 something, 67, but it was extended and redone several times during history. The latest additions and reconstructions were in 1994, I think. It's called Cassiopeia Thermal Bath.